Chapter 10. A Dented Can of Tuna. Scooter jumped on his red moped and darted off, yelling, "The next appointment on the map is 10:50 at the Berea Art Gallery. Follow me, friends." A few moments later, Scooter parked in front of a large building. When we caught up, he explained, "This is the Berea Art Gallery, where you can admire paintings that were famous among all of the world." Together we walked through the gallery rooms. Cheese niblets! There were so many fabulous works of art here. But no matter how hard we looked, there was no trace of the thief. The only thing we found was a dented can of tuna fish in one corner. Could the thief have dropped it? Strange. Scooter thought quietly, trailing his whiskers. "I bet the thief has already left." I said, "but the appointment on the map says 10:50, right? He should be here now." The Berea Art Gallery. The art gallery is the first floor of the Berea Palace. Beyond the statue of Napoleon in the beautiful courtyard, there are two stairways that lead up to the gallery. In these rooms, there are works of some of the greatest Italian artists, including Magenta, Raphael, and Piero de Francesca. "Mouse terrific! How beautiful! Smells like vanilla. Look at how that mouse is dressed." I borrowed a magnifying glass from the Hercule, since he always keeps one in his pocket. I used it to peer more closely at the map of Milan. Cheese and crackers. I finally understood. There was a coffee stain right above the time of the art gallery appointment. That's why the writing was blurred. I'd read it wrong. The Berea appointment was at 10:40, not 10:50. "Gobs of Gouda, we got here late," I squeaked frantically. "We need to get our tails to the next appointment. It's at Sephora Castle at 1:30. Bruce Henya took charge immediately. "Shake a paw, everyone. This isn't the time to rest our tails. We have got to get there before the thief. Go, go, go!" Scooter knew Milan like the back of his paw, so he led us through the back alleys until we finally arrived at Sephora Castle. What a marvelous sight! We explored the entire castle from the top to the bottom. We even stacked our places to wait for the thief as 1:30 drew closer, but we didn't spot him anywhere. I was starting to feel like the cheese was slipping off my cracker. At last, Hercule suggested, "Let's check the castle's Egyptian museum. There are tons of fabulous treasures in there. Maybe it's something the thief would try to steal." Here's the fake Geronimo. Here's the real Geronimo, me. Sephora Castle. Built by Visconti, the rulers of Milan in the 1300s, the castle was later enlarged by the Sephora family. The Sephoras wanted the castle to be both beautiful and useful in defending Milan. The castle was later occupied by the Spanish, Austrian, and the French soldiers who dominated the city. Around 100 years ago, it was restored by a man named Luca Beltrami. Today, the castle is home to libraries and museums that are open to everyone. Trap added, "Oh, I bet there are mummies. Doesn't that sound moose-tastic, cousin?" That didn't sound moose-tastic at all. Dear reader, you might not know this, but I am petrified of mummies. As soon as we entered the museum, we heard the guard squeaking in alarm. That rat stole the statue of the goddess Basset. He always seemed like such a respectable rodent. "Wow, he stole the statue. Arg, strange. But he's a thief." "What did he say his name was?" "Stilton. Geronimo Stilton. Ooh, if I get my paws on him." Holy cheese, I tucked my tail further into the Panettone costume. I couldn't risk being recognized. I also couldn't help noticing the thief's mysterious target. Why would he steal the statue of the goddess Basset? She's the cat goddess. The statue of the goddess Basset. Basset was a popular goddess in ancient Egypt who took the form of a cat. The daughter of Ra, the sun god, she was considered to be the goddess of home, among other things, protecting houses from evil spirits and disease. The ancient Egyptians adored cats, which defended their homes and crops from thieving vermin. They dedicated temples, poems, and statues to various cats, and even buried them in special cemeteries, and embalmed them like pharaohs.